Both of you, Mr. Eidinger and the Congresswoman, what do you want the citizens to do rather than stand by passively and see what the government leaders do? What do you want to happen to raise the temperature?
Oh, I want to answer this one. First of all, right now, people are going to the Senate and they're sitting in the gallery. Yesterday, a woman just took a D.C. flag out of her coat pocket and held it out, and she was immediately ushered out of the Senate. But when those things happen, it sends a message that we're watching. And, you know, some people in the past have stood up in the Senate gallery and the House gallery and have said D.C. votes no when there have been egregious riders on moving legislation about our local laws. So I encourage that type of activity. I was about to do it yesterday, but I just didn't want to interrupt a discussion about the pension plan that's in this bill. And, you know, there are things in the omnibus that are getting done. And I have to acknowledge, as a marijuana activist, this is an amazing bill for medical marijuana at the national level. And it basically sets up a scenario where the president, I think, now has the authorization that he needs to reschedule marijuana, take it out of Schedule 1. And when that happens, I think the Harris Amendment also gets thrown out because it only deals with Schedule 1 substances. I think we're moving so far forward on this right now, and we've gotten used to winning a lot, and now I just have to sort of take this as a victory. It's a sour kind of victory, and I know I'm talking to lawyers a lot.
I want to say that to Adam, we've had things put on our appropriation before. We seldom see D.C. residents do what you have done and what D.C. Vote has done. We do need to see more activism. I can't be up there talking, and it looks like their D.C. residents don't care about something. And they may not be able to turn it around by coming to the House and coming to the Senate and demonstrating, but they are showing that we are not going to take this anymore.
Yeah, well, can the city stop picking up the trash, or who picks up the trash? I just think there ought to be some dramatic thing to occur other than the arrest thing, which has already been done, and the marches and all that. It just seems to me there ought to be some kind of response.